And here I would like to refer to Peter's talks we had at your place in August, right? Peter has always been denying any existence of even ignorance. So radically, uncompromisingly, strictly, whatever is Brahman itself. There is no scope for any other thing to exist beyond that oneness, beyond that Brahman, beyond that consciousness. He uses that word consciousness. These are all equivalent words: awareness, consciousness. You use any word, doesn't matter. Oneness, supreme consciousness, cosmic consciousness. People can become very verbose and can show their own USP with their own words, but that has no significance. So, beyond that oneness, if nothing can be there, how can ignorance be there? If ignorance cannot exist, then how is it I am still not knowing who I am, or I am that Brahman? Is the basic question. So, can you then show it through some means of knowledge? A means of knowledge is called as pramana. If there is darkness, and if I want to show an object, I bring in a light, flashlight. The light immediately dispels the darkness. So, darkness cannot stand in the presence of light. Similarly, when you bring in a knowledge, a pramana, the ignorance automatically gets dispelled. Yeah, you have a question.
No. I just was saying it dissolves. The ignorance dissolves in the light, essentially, right?
Yeah, but dissolves means where has it gone? That question still comes. And was it there earlier? If it is there earlier, it cannot just disappear like that. It has to show up somewhere. I don't know whether we should get into all that sort of debate. It becomes too pedantic and very scholarly. I mean, that has no relevance. But the point I want to make here is, if it is agreed that we are ignorant of this tat, we ourselves being tat, can we get rid of that ignorance, or is it something permanently we have to live with? The final solution the Upanishads say, or the Vedanta says, is this ignorance is illusory. It's also like the world, it is neither there nor not there. It becomes indefinable, anirvachaniya, that is the word they use. It cannot be described as to be existing, and it cannot be said it is not existing. Okay. At the minute or at the moment when we say we are ignorant, where is it existing? What is the platform on which this ignorance is existing? And then what is the object finally the ignorance has to aim at? Or by removal of ignorance, what is that you want to arrive at? So, does it have an object? So, apart from the reality or the unreality of existence, or reality cum non-reality of existence, what is this fulcrum? On what is it based? Is it based on me only? If I am already that Tat, Brahman, which cannot accept, as Peter keeps saying, any other thing to be with it, it cannot accept even ignorance. So, I being Brahman, ignorance cannot cohabit with me. Am I clear? If it cannot coexist, like darkness and light, they can't coexist. The moment light is there, darkness is gone, or darkness is there when light is gone. So, if I am the Brahman and I am here, how can I be ignorant? Ignorant cannot exist. So, what is it then holding me back from understanding? they said it is a superimposition. It is a false belief that I am not Brahman, which is stopping you from realizing that. So, what is stopping us from realization is, from reality to homing on to ourselves, is a false belief that I am not Brahman. So, how does it end? With the ending of that false belief itself. So, we will come to a few more pointers here. Yeah, maybe there is a little story, a little diversion also, about half an hour now, on a lighter side. One Swami, what is his name? Paramarthananda. He used to narrate a story. When they were little children, they used to play around in their house. So, all the kids gather around in a room, and it's a vacant room. They spread pillows in an arbitrary fashion here and there. So, one of the kids is taken to a wall and showed around the layout of the pillows. Then the kid is blindfolded. He has to edge through the gaps in the place and reach and touch the wall on the other side. After he is blindfolded, and as he walks, the other kids used to make fun and laugh. Then this kid who has to find his way, retracts and tries to think, oh, maybe I am touching a pillow. So, he used to retract, sidestep, and somehow ultimately he used to reach the end of the other course, and reach the other wall. After he reached the end of the course or the other wall, they used to remove the blindfold. When he says, actually all the pillows were removed even before he started on the course. See, that means the pillows weren't there when he was actually moving around. So, our attempt to understand or realize is almost similar to it. Whatever objects we are finding to be the hindrances to stop us from realization, they are not there at all. They are purely imaginary, like the pillows. Another very common story is, say, a dozen of people like this sitting in a room. It was totally dark, there was only a single door, and something very scary happens, they have to get out. And they all question and debate how to get out, because they feel this door is locked, there is no way to get out. And then finally, somebody takes a little bit of courage and tries to pull the door, and it's open totally. It was not locked at all. So, our struggle at realization is akin to that. That means it's an illusion that we ourselves have created around ourselves and struggling with it, our own imagination. So, the Brahman, whatever that attributeless, descriptorless, whatever that Tat is all what is here right now, as Peter keeps on saying. Right now as it is, the moment you stop your illusion, this illusion we are creating ourselves is that I am confined to this limited body, limited mind. So, these inhibitions, boundary conditions, I am laying out by myself. I am contracting myself into a little tiny body. Otherwise, I am everything that is.